right, guys, welcome to math. We are on our last part of topic 15 before our review tomorrow. So like I said, this was going to be a fast topic. So make sure that we are understanding the differences between halves and fourths. So today we are going to start with our solve and share. Here we go. Mary's blanket is divided into 2 equal shares. One share of the blanket is yellow and the other is orange. How can you describe the share of the blanket that is yellow? Complete the sentences, then draw and color the blanket to show your work. Okay, let's read our sentence starter. One blank of the blanket is yellow. Blank of the blank shares is yellow. Okay, so first, I know I'm going to draw my blanket first, okay? I know that's not the same order that it's asking for, but first I'm going to draw my blanket because I want to make sure that I'm breaking my blanket up the right way. Okay, so there's my blanket. And it says Mary's blanket is divided into 2 equal shares. So I have what kind of shape here? I have a rectangle. So I'm going to break it up into 2 squares, right? That would be 2 equal shares. I'm doing the best I can to get it equal, okay? Now 1 share of the blanket is yellow. Let's see, I have yellow, and I'm going to make it thicker. So 1 share of my blanket is yellow. There's my there's my yellow side of my blanket. And the other side is orange. I think I only have red. I don't think I have orange. So I'm going to just use red. It's kind of in between a red and an orange, right? Okay, so one side of my blanket is red. This is not first grade coloring. Sorry, guys. This is computer coloring. I'm sure you guys know how it feels to computer color now, though, huh? So there is my blanket. One side is yellow, one side is orange. Now I need to fill in my blanks. What is this called? What did I do when I split the blanket into 2? What is that called? I cut it in half. So let me do that again. 1/2, that's still really thick. 1/2 of the blanket is yellow. 1/2 of the blanket is yellow. Right? Do you agree with me that 1/2 is yellow? Now, blank of the blank shares is yellow. Now, how many shares do I have? 1, 2. So I'm going to fill this one in first, okay, because I know that I have 2 shares. How many of the 2 shares is yellow? 1 of the 2 shares is yellow. Here's 1, 2, and 1 share, this share right here, is yellow. So I'll reread those sentences. 1/2 of the blanket is yellow. 1 of the 2 shares is yellow. And both of those mean the exact same thing. Okay, let's do our visual learning.
Miss Rose's curtain is divided into 4 equal shares. She dyes 2 shares red and 2 shares blue. How can you describe the shares of the curtain that are red? What are you trying to find out? You are trying to find out how to describe the shares that are red. What do you know? You know that there are 4 equal shares. You also know that 2 shares are red and 2 shares are blue. Can pictures and objects be used to show the problem? Yes, you can draw a picture of the curtain. How can a picture help you?
How can a picture help you? What does the picture do for you when you draw a picture of the way that it's being described? Now, if I draw this picture and I can tell that it's a curtain and that it's divided into 4 equal spots, right? 4 equal shares. 1, 2, 3, 4. But now I don't remember how many of each color there is. So if I were to color them when I was reading the question first, would that help me remember how many are blue and how many are red? Yes, so this gives you a visual that you can count, that you can see, and that you can touch.
You can see how many shares are red and how many are blue. When you draw a picture to solve a problem, you need to draw all the parts. So, draw a picture of the curtain with 4 equal shares. You can color in the equal shares to match the problem.
Okay, let's color it in. Okay, excuse me. Drag the blue and red stripes onto the curtain to design the curtain design to count the number of red shares. My goodness. Now you know how much I love patterns, and since we're not doing our calendar every morning anymore, I'm going to make my own pattern. I'm going to make an AB pattern. Okay. Those would be some cool curtains. Now, if I'm looking at this, I want you to count how many red shares are in the curtain. How many red shares? There are 2 red shares, 1, 2 in the curtain. And if I move it sideways, I can see how much of the curtain is red. How much of the curtain is red now that I've put them side by side? Half of the curtain is red, but it doesn't matter if I have a pattern or not, because 2 equal shares out of the 4 equal shares are still red. There is still half of the curtain that is red.
You draw a picture to show how the quantities in the problem are related. How can you describe the shares that are red? You can describe the shares that are red by looking at the drawing and counting how many equal shares there are in all, and how many equal shares are red. How many shares are red? Select your answer.
Okay, are 2 out of 2 red? Is there only 2 red shares? No. So it's not 2 out of 2, because that's saying 2 out of only 2. Or are 2 out of 4 shares? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the 4 shares right there. And how many are red? 1, 2. So it's 2 out of 4.
There are 4 equal shares in all, and 2 shares are red. So 2 out of 4 shares are red. You can use words to describe the drawing. The drawing shows 4 equal shares. 2 of 4 shares are red.
Drawing a picture can help you solve a problem.
All right. Let's take a look at our practice today. Okay, now everything that we're going to be doing today has to do with what we were just talking about, drawing a picture to solve the problem. Now on this screen, I don't have the ability to write on it. It was updated, but I don't think I can write on it still. No, I can't write on it anymore. But this says, draw a picture to solve the problem, then complete the sentence. Pete makes a purple and yellow flag. The flag is divided into fourths. 2 shares are yellow. The rest of the flag is purple. How many of the shares are purple? Blank out of blank equal shares are purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on my whiteboard. Okay. I'm going to draw on my whiteboard. Pete makes a purple and yellow flag. Currently, my flag is going to be black and white because I have a black marker. Okay. There is my flag. Okay. The flag is divided into fourths. There is my flag divided into fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 shares are yellow and 2 shares are purple. I don't have yet. Oh, I do have purple. I'll do purple and orange as my closest colors on my markers that I have, okay? So I have 2 shares are yellow. And the rest are purple. It says the rest are purple. Okay. Mine are orange and purple, but close enough, right? 2 shares are purple, 2 shares are orange, because 2 plus 2 equals 4. So how many of the shares are purple? I can see that. I have 2 shares that are purple. 1 in the corner and 1 in the other corner. 2 shares. So 2 out of the how many squares are, or how many shares are in all? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 shares in all, but 2 are purple. So 2 out of 4 equal shares are purple. Now you guys will be doing the same type of thing on your practice page in Seesaw. Have a great day and enjoy the sun. Bye.